Meghan said she was mistreated. Now one of her closest aides may have just turned the royal tables.
Meghan Markle has been exposed by her former employee, Samantha Cohan. Apparently, many of her employees have had major complaints about her behavior. Guys, apparently Meghan really sucks to work for, and today we're going to be going through what exactly was said.
I wasn't being thrown to the wolves, I was being fed to the wolves.
Meghan's employee Samantha Cohan has confirmed she was one of 10 employees interviewed as part of an investigation in 2021. Past and present workers were asked to speak in confidence about working under Meghan and their experiences. Alright guys, here's the scoop. Samantha worked for the royal family since 2001 and was Meghan's private secretary in 2021 when the first complaint was lodged. Meghan, who tied the knot with Prince Harry in May 2018, was accused of creating a hostile work environment. Get this, there were even reports that some of the employees referred to Meghan as Duchess Difficult and called themselves the Sussex Survivors Club.
What Meghan Markle's employees really think of her. Meghan Markle was labeled a terrible boss.
One aide was apparently so upset that Harry had to beg them to drop the issue and let it go. We asked Eric Knuff, who is an editor at FTD News, who has done quite a lot of work on the royals and Meghan Markle, what his thoughts are on Meghan's mean girl reputation. What he had to say was, I don't really see any mean girl indications, but I do see some personality flaws and I wouldn't put it past her. A big group of her employees wouldn't be saying something like this if they were lying. Clearly, they think they're telling the truth. I don't really see the incentive for making these claims up. Speaking of their time working for Meghan for the first time, Samantha told the Herald Sun, I was only supposed to stay for 6 months but stayed for 18. We couldn't find a replacement for me, and when we did, we took them on tour to Africa with Harry and Meghan to show them the ropes, but they quit as well while in Africa.
Samantha Cohan was confirming she was interviewed by the palace about claims it was Meghan.
The Mirror reached out to Meghan's representatives for comment. Apparently, the allegations against Meghan came just days before her and Harry's bombshell sit-down interview with Oprah Winfrey, where she claimed life as a royal was almost unsurvivable.
Is inherently corrupt or racist or biased.
This came after it was said that Meghan drove out 2 personal assistants and staff were humiliated on several occasions. Meghan denied this, and her legal team has called it a calculated smear campaign. Other allegations included Meghan making her assistants cry and treating others so badly that they quit. In 2018, an email was sent by Jason Knopf to Prince William's private secretary, and it read, I am very concerned that the Duchess was able to bully 2 PAs out of the household in the past year. The treatment of X was totally unacceptable. The Duchess seems intent on always having someone in her sights. She is bullying Y and seeking to undermine her confidence. We have had report after report from people who have witnessed unacceptable behavior towards Y. It was said that a lot of details were left out because they wanted to keep the confidentiality of a lot of these sources. But according to royal editor and author Duncan Larcombe, the palace would not have wanted to worsen the relationship between Harry and Meghan by releasing the report. What Duncan said was, I think the reason they're not publishing any of this is that the palace is running scared of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I think they know that if they publish the report, the next thing that will happen potentially is for Harry and Meghan to play the victim and go on Oprah. This is an olive branch or an avoidance of war. Before Meghan became a royal, she worked with a director on a Reitman's clothing campaign, and he took to Facebook to write, she is definitely the meanest person I have ever met. Just saying. One crew member said she was always fed up, sighing, huffing, and rolling her eyes at these things. It was heavy going working with her. Another claimed that she would be super sweet with the hairdresser Felix and makeup artist Marco, and then within seconds turn to the crew and be super disagreeable. No one dared to contradict Meghan. Keeping their jobs depended on satisfying her demands. The only consolation was Meghan's in front of the lens when she transformed herself into a warm, glamorous icon. So I know over the years Meghan has had a tough time with the media, but before I end this video, I urge you to look into the good she has done. She's done a ton of charity work, she's rescued dogs, she is a loving mother and wife, she loves to cook, and she takes care of her family. No one is perfect, we're all human. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments.